Exactly, that's all a process. That's the U.S. part.
All right, those that are ready, we can load up. If you still want some water,
Oh my God. Cabin 9 had 4 elephants walk by, just strolling by, and one of them was standing there for about an hour grazing. Oh.
little dog there.
Pretty. Look at the little frontolines.
They're kind of making up for the evening.
What are they doing?
They're winding up, working on the last bite. Because they rely much on seeds. Seeds from different grasses, seeds from different trees. That forms part of their diet, mainly. And at some point they'll take a bite at some of the insects flying around as they walk through. Yeah.
And where do they sleep? They
sleep in the trees. They roast in the trees. They have favorite spots. Once the sunset goes down, they start calling each other. They'll communicate as they call one another. Then they'll get prepared to fly straight to where they feel it's safe for them. It's more like their home.
So the whole flock is going to go together into the same place?
Yes.
What's the call? Can you make the call?
Like the call now. Check, 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 check.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cute.
What was the little
Thank
dog's
you.
name, did you say?
Spotted.
Spotted?
Yeah. That was emerald wood dove or spotted green dove. Large fever berries, and just on the base you could see some kind of sand or soil piled together. You might ask yourself what happened. That's mainly from different insects like ants.
Oh.
Those are the wall ants. They'll kind of construct that kind of sand, get piled together, and down lower in between the sand and the tree, it will be the home where they can sleep in, where they can keep their food as well.
What kind of ants?
Wall ants.
War ants.
Wall,
Wow.
yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It looks man-made.
Yes. You think maybe someone came in and
Put concrete around it or something.
plant. Yeah.
Shepherd, okay.
Yeah. That's one of the evergreen trees.
Stays green all year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it tends to lose its leaves during winter or this time of the year, like any other trees will lose their leaves. But for that tree, it doesn't lose its leaves once at a go like any other trees.
Yeah.
Some leaves get dropped on the ground and some gets replaced at the same time.
Yeah, that's like our,
So
we
it's like
got like live oaks.
Lava?
Live.
Okay.
Oak. Like they're always living, but they're always shedding leaves.
Yes. Yeah.
They're always green.
Yeah, it's more or less like that. Yeah. Areas in the Kalahari, the Bushmen people, once the tree starts bearing its fruits, which are more medium sized, more like a marble size, they'll go out and collect those berries with big buckets, maybe 20 liters, 30 liters. Then when they get back home, they add some water into those berries. Then they find a nice strong stick, they stir or they mix up everything. Then the outcome will be homemade juice for everyone to drink in the family.
Is it
That must be
juice or
very welcome.
alcohol?
No, it's juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mix it with water.
They don't let it to ferment.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
They just, because the berries are more sweet.
Okay.
They taste more sweet. So they prepare it within the day. They're done. Everyone takes her share and
Nice
they'll be
treat, huh?
done.
Healthy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Easy to save money as well.
Yep.
And the other thing, they rely on the same tree. Once the tree gets bigger and bigger like that, it creates a hollow, a trunk in between. Then during the rainy season, once there is that big downpour of rain, those hollows or trunk will be filled up with water. Then what they will do, they will get the common reed plant from the delta, then utilize that more like a stroke. As they make a small drill portion, then they insert the common reed plant, then they will transfer the water from the tree trunk to the ostrich eggshell. Then they will seal the ostrich eggshell with the beeswax or grass. Then they bury those ostrich eggshell filled up with water, maybe 20 or 15 of them, under a certain tree that they will be able to find out without any difficulties during winter time, where they're running short of water. Then they utilize the same water for drinking, bathing, or even cooking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can utilize that same water for about 6 months or 7.
Yeah, because it's sealed.
It's sealed and even safe to drink or to be used in anywhere.
Wow.
That's nice. Convenient.
They learn.
Nice tree. Very helpful.
Some of these birds, they derive their names from different things that they tend to do. Some from the coast, like the blacksmith plover.
Okay.
The kind of call that they make is more like somebody hitting 2 metals together, like tick, 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 tick.
All right.
Yeah, that's why they obtain the name blacksmith plover or blacksmith lapwing. Elephants, as they come to drink, they do this where the ground is still wet, or just after our first rains, wherever the ground tends to hold a bit of water, the elephants will come and drink from there, the buffaloes will come and drink from there, the warthogs will come and drink from there. Then at the same time they do some mud bathing and wallowing. As you look down there where you get a sip of water, that's one of our natural pen, which gets, most of them, they get created by these animals. Animal movements, animal modification. As they come to drink from a certain portion, they do some mud bathing and wallowing. Come another rain the following year, they do the same, and eventually the whole portion gets widened up and it gets bigger and bigger. Then eventually, maybe after 5-6 years, that portion can hold water for the whole year during the rainy season, and eventually it's a natural pen out there in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Then that will also contribute in slowing down the movements of animals. Most of the animals, instead of going to the main river to drink, they'll be staying out here. They'll be utilizing that chance. And for the cats, that will be an added advantage to them as well. They'll be hanging around. As long as there's some nice tree covers, they'll lie down and wait for animals to come so that they can catch them with the element of surprise. Yeah. Sometimes you come across these natural pens, you see different birds. Like down further there, you can see the blacksmith plover or blacksmith lapwing. The black and white bird.
Which plover is it?
Blacksmith plover is the old name. The reflections, they're one of the touchable pictures, untouchable.
Okay, you take it. I can't see it.
Not that easy for you to see them.
You take it. I can't see it.
Just a minute, maybe.
The branches in there.
Beautiful. Lots of birds here. Is that inactive because it has the holes?
No, this one is still active.
Still active.
Yes. You can see the top portion from the chimney, the ventilation area, which is known as the chimney. It has been worked on over a few days. So the inactive one, like I said, I will point it out to you as we'll be driving along, either today or tomorrow. Then this one is active. The top portion is the chimney, the ventilation area. Very interesting enough, in this kind of termite mound, we get to find that on one side of the termite mound, either towards the tree line or the Mopane tree side, or more to our side here, you get to see oxygen in form of cool air being pushed in. Then on the other side, carbon dioxide in form of warm or hot air being pushed out.
What do you mean you get to see that? How do you see that?
Sorry?
How do you see that? What do you mean you can see that?
I mean, it's...
Oh, that's what's happening. It's not like...
That's what's happening. Yeah. That's what's happening for the whole setup of the termite mound. And the main reason behind that is because the fungus growing termite garden, they need some kind of constant temperature. That's why they're more active at night, especially during summer months when the ground is more soft and damp. Not during the day, because their skin is very sensitive to the sun, and they only need about 30 degrees Celsius temperatures, or even below that.
What do they use to make the mound?
It's a mixture of mud and saliva, to make the whole structure upgoing like that.
And the reason you know this is active is because the chimney doesn't have any holes.
No, the whole structure doesn't have any holes around.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole setup or the whole mount doesn't have holes that you can see everywhere coming out.
Interesting. Thank you.
Welcome. And those are termites are the source of food to us local people. We eat them, especially the owlets, which have got wings to fly around. Then it's a lot of competition for them between us human beings and some nocturnal cats like genets, civets, baboons. If they come across them in the morning, they'll be picking them as
What
well.
do they taste like? Have you ever had?
I would say more or less they have got that kind of mushroom slight flavor, even though they're very oily.
Really?
So they can be eaten for the whole year without being refrigerated. They don't need to be contaminated with water. The whole preparation, the way it is done, our local people in the evening after a big downpour of rain, they'll go out and look around for the active termites. Then once they get there from where we're standing, or we are, they'll make a hole at a knee level, a circular hole at a knee level. Then they'll try to shine towards the hole or make a small fire next to the hole. Then they'll be attracted like any other insects. They'll be attracted by the light. They'll be flying towards the light. Where they see the light, then they'll end up falling into that big hole. Then you scoop them out, fill them in big sacks, then take them home with you. The next morning you dry them on the sun or you fry them in big pots. Then afterwards you take a mortar and pestle, you pound them until you get to a point now to say now they're ready to be eaten. They'll be oily and you can eat as much as you can with the family and get satisfied.
So it becomes like a paste or powder when you pound
They
it?
become more like a paste, I would say.
Paste, huh?
Yeah.
And what do? You put it on bread?
Eat it.
Some people they'll try to test to put on bread, but mostly they eat them the way they are. You just put on your hand or use a spoon and eat.
In the evening, you have to look for cats.
Yeah.
Let's see if it goes through. Hippo. Ganda so it is Hippo pick a small mammal. By the cabin. Lots of activity by the cabins. The rooms in the middle of the road.
You saw some in Chobe?
Oh, jeez. Did we see it?
Yeah. But these are bigger.
Now, is this the same ones?
Yes, the same.
Oh, they go. That's,
Oh, look how many back
yeah,
there.
that's garbage dump.
Oh.
These are the same like the one you saw in Chobe, but not the real one. Not like the one from Chobe made their way down here. The same family, I would say.
Same kind of.
Chapma baboons.
Look at the baby.
Do they have a house there?
No,
It's a garbage dump.
they're foraging around. This the cage for food leftovers.
It looks like there's a
Sometimes they
playground.
come and open up that
Oh my
structure,
God.
try to destroy.
Like this one on a limb right here.
Yeah.
Let's try that one on the
Which one now?
log.
There's more. Look at that. There are lots of them in there.
So one of the dominant males. Guinea fowl.
Oh, Jeannie, that's the one you wanted, huh?
Elemented guinea fowl. Or bush chicken. Starling. Or long-tailed starling. It's a big boy.
How can they be huge like that? And that you cannot see them. Weaver birds.
Native behavior whereby the male will construct the nest. After it is done, the female will join in and do some inspection. If she likes it, she leaves it. If not, sometimes she dismantles. Then the male will automatically know that he hasn't done a good job. He will go further down to redo it again and again. Until such a time now it's a happy one.
Southern what?
Southern masked weaver.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's make clubwing over Bradfield.
Red-billed.
Bradfield. Bradfield.
Oh.
Look towards the termite mounds there. You see a good number of zebras in Moremi Game Reserve. You see some movements of zebras?
Is that where we are going tomorrow?
Sorry?
Is that where we are going tomorrow?
No, tomorrow we're going more into a public area known as Mahoto.
Okay.
Before it takes off and some hippos on that big pond. Oh,
You see hippos?
yeah, there's some hippos. You can see some splash of water.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful eagle.
Get the fish eagle from the back.
Where do you see the hippos?
Nobody said about hippos.
Oh, you want to see the hippos? Let's get there.
Beautiful place. That's an awesome hippo. That's him. Up there. Ooh, beautiful. Do you see him land? Beautiful wingspan. It's a lot of them. Oh my God, that's awesome. And they're active. You see the spray? Oh my god, oh my god. The hippo playground.
Yeah, African jacana.
Yeah, we saw the walking hippo.
So they're watching hippo. Somebody wanted to see the
See
hippo.
the walking hippo. Yeah.
He's coming out the water right now. Little one's gonna come out the water.
You think? Baby, come on.
Now they're being shy.
It's quite a good number of them around here.
Lot.
There's more towards that that grass over there, about 2 or 3. And some are still underwater.
There are quite a few underwater. You can see the movement. Even there are like 3 at least.
This is a pod of hippos or raft.
Are they usually related?
Sorry?
Is it usually a family that is together, or is it
Yeah, it's
just
mostly,
random?
in this case, it will be a family together that we call a pod.
Oh, look at that mouth. Look. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, that was a good yawn.
Good timing.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come out, you think? You think they'll come out?
No.
You mean out of the water? Or?
Yeah.
Not now.
No?
Later. Yeah. Later on. they'll be-
Another one? Another yawn.
Oh, that's a baby.
But it's still nice. Why do they yawn like that? What does it mean?
It's a kind of display, like to some extent, it's a threat display. Yeah.
Comes another one.
To anything that could be
Ready?
around them, try to make themselves a bit bigger and they try to scare anything that is next to them.
They seem happy.
Is he happy?
Yes.
Yeah. Nasty.
They seem very happy.
Yep, see?
Very shy.
Oh, that's the wrong end saying he's happy.
Maybe that's why the bubbles are coming out.
They weigh up to 2 tons, almost 2,000 kg or kilograms. What they will intend to go for is mainly the hippo grass that you see all over along the water here.
There's your other truck.
Yes, that's another truck from a different safari company. Yeah. Look at that! Look at wow! Rolling water.
I missed that. Come on, he took your girl. Fight.
Another yawn. It's facing that way. Yeah. You're back.
Glad he did it for the other truck.
He's got a yawn for the other side.
Yeah. Give us the African salute yawn.
What kind of bird is that on the hippo's head up there? Like that little... Oh no, it wasn't a bird. No, never mind. It was his ear.
Is it the brownish one?
No, forget about it. But it was a red bird.
Those are
It
like
was
two
his ear.
juniors who are kind of like sparring
Yeah.
and fooling around with each other. Push over.
Yeah.
Always bubbling. I think those bubbles are coming from the wrong end.
Okay, copy that. I saw them camera or no, the door recharge. The other folks, they see Hyena puppies further down.
Okay, please.
It's your choice that we can see.
Yeah.
By the time we get there, before
They spotted Hyena, so we are saying goodbye to
we
our
miss the
hippos.
sunset.
Oh, that is beautiful. Look how
A good number of elephants here.
yeah.
There was some came right past, more or less past our tent today.
Okay.
Pardon?
GTG,
Yeah.
good to go.
Yes.
Folks, don't worry about elephants. Maybe we stand another chance tomorrow. What about?
We're going to check out the little things in the middle of the grass. I think it's a stump. We tracked something.
We are guys.
That sunset. Beautiful. We're looking for a needle in a haystack. Where are we going to find that big one? There's some sunset stuff.
Let's first picture, then we'll try it from a different angle.
This is good.
Is that the baby?
Yeah, that's a baby
This
spotted
is good.
hyena. You have a great view there?
Yeah.
Okay. Possibly some are still in that big hole there in the barrel. That's that den.
I said the mother can't be too far away.
Yeah, sometimes he can be too far away or somewhere around this time of the day just to come and check on them. Or if the hole is big enough, he can be underneath.
He's rolling around.
Okay, let's try and get closer.
Thank you. Oh my goodness!
That's two. Got three.
Let's minimize our voices. Otherwise we're going to scare them.
That's just so adorable.
many did you count?
3.
3. Why, you think they are born? Hyenas, just in time.
Because during the day it has been hot. The sand out here and right into the den. Now once it starts cooling down, they'll be forced to come out to run away from the heat that could be still in there.
So it's cooler outside than it is in the den. You think they're waiting for their mom?
Yeah.
Maybe mom will come over and bring them dinner. McDonald's. Can you pull up a little bit?
In this case, I'll do it row by row, first row.
Okay.
Once they're done, then we give second row a chance so that we use the same window here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if everyone is happy about that.
Sure. Okay.
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 Good. Second row, let me know.
This is good. One of them is in the den, I think.
Second row, are you doing good?
Yeah,
Let me know once you're done.
it's fine. It's fine, you can go.
For the last row,
Oh yeah, we fine.
you fine as well? You
Yeah.
can see?
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
I'm looking for mama.
He's smelling something. I don't know if it's us or mama.
As they're young or they're small, you get to see that dark color.
How old do you think?
Possibly, I would guess between 3 to 4 months. Or they could even be 5 months.
You think they're smelling mom when they go like this?
Not really. They're trying to figure out what could be going
Trying to
on.
figure out what the hell we are.
They're hiding. They're playing. They're sleeping. They're cute. Good night. Good night.
Gloria, I think he's looking at you. He's looking at Gloria.
That's not gonna come out.
I think they're gonna charge any minute.
They're bored. I guess we left out the binoculars.
No, I had him in a room. I can't. Let him in, please. Oh, there they go. Now this is the growing time of season for all the animals because the water's coming. For the animals to grow
Yeah,
because the water's coming.
yeah.
The one that's eating some.
You want me to back up a little bit, Nick, for you? You want me to back up?
And can you see?
There you go, Nick.
I got some shots. I think it's good.
We can back up because we finished.
You mean that side?
Oh, well, good.
No, I wonder if Nick can see.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
a little bit of interference in that way. I'll go back, 1 meter. Yeah.
You good?
They don't go too far.
Getting braver.
You could see from the head towards the neck, the kind of spots coming out. Yeah,
Now this is the spotted.
yeah, spotted hyena, not brown. Brown hyenas are more into the desert, but in certain areas in the delta as well, you can find some brown hyenas, but they're very, very rare. Mostly well known to be seen in the dry areas, where they can catch up with the pace and cope with the habitat.
We are waiting for them to come.
We're kind of chewing a bit of grasses around.
This,
And the reason why you get to see all the babies, either wild dog, puppies or whatever, if they get left by the parents next to the den or the hole, they wouldn't end up wandering far from the hole. The reason behind that is because they don't want to be taken down by other big predators like lions, dogs, leopards, cheetahs. If they come across here, they find them very far from the den or from the hole, they'll kill them. Yeah. Most cases, the killing part of it is not mainly for eating, just to eliminate competition for the same food source, because they fall under the cannibals. They go for mainly meat or meat products. So they'll be trying to make -1 problem so that they don't compete with them for food next time. from there, no? Okay, copy the confirm with some idea feeling and I get it. Make it with some idea feeling and I'm only inside your
Everything is closed. We can't do it. Just walked into the bushes.
Okay,
I think it's hungry. He's waiting for mom.
Any of them so any of them will be watching or listening around what's going on while they kind of play around or sit out there. Anything being picked, the first spot will dash straight to the barrel. Then the rest will follow immediately. They will know there's a problem. Yeah, they won't wait and start investigating. They will investigate further right in there.
They don't make any noise. Huh?
You mean the puppies?
Yeah, they don't call mom or anything.
Not now.
Do they sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. If they happen to see her or... Okay, copy that. Thanks. You're Malin. You're Mitsusan. Like a moment to tell me Tano Tabiki pull out the land like a down.
Blessing.
Sorry?
He's right here.
Wow, beautiful.
That's amazing. Oh my God. Oh, come back, you baby. Yeah, come back. the sound from them. Looks like the runt. He's smaller than the other ones. See how small he is.
Innovation space on the card.
Folks, last pictures before we leave.
Okay.
The other folks are heading back to camp so that we can have drinks together. Listen light.
Very good.
Right.
I think that was brilliant that you found it in the middle of the whole area.
So we'll see at some point again, folks, as time goes on, either a day after tomorrow, we might come check, see whether we'll catch up with the mothers or we'll see them again. Right, good to go?
Yeah. Exploration.
Thank you for playing, guys. They are looking at us. Look at that, 3 of them looking at us. Just saying, I wish I had captured it, but it was cool.
One of the parents to those puppies, or you could be a different one.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That was great. very dry. We're going to have sundowner drinks at the place where overlooking hippos, but we gave it up for the hyena babies. I'm getting into a tonic. Single.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
How are we doing?
Great.
Wonderful.
Okay. Welcome to our dinner table. My name is Miriam, and I will be doing the menu announcement for tonight. But before I do so, I would like to introduce my team. I'm with Charity here as our bar lady. Good evening.
Good evening.
By the buffet area, Lebu the chef.
Hello.
Joining you on the table, Mukula the manager.
Cooler.
And Blessing, yeah.
Yes, a special blessing.
And bless.
Not forgetting Tabs.
There he is.
Now back to our menu announcement. For our starter, we're going to have butternut soup.
Okay.
Butternut soup is our starter. And butternut soup. Straight to the main course, we're going to have savory rice, beef stew, green beans on cauliflower,
Nice.
green salad aside, and ending our first night in the Okavango with coconut pudding. Thank you and enjoy your dinner.
Excellent. Thank you. Butternut soup. Oh, thank you. That's a beautiful soup. The soups have been delicious.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, my stepdaughter, my daughter.